If you put one mark on him, there's no place you will be able to hide from me. We can strike a bargain. There's a lot of value in this wreckage.
The Mandalorian, Season 2, Episode 2, The Passenger. Spoilers ahead. I thought it was another solid episode that was fun and enjoyable. Sure, the season is starting off with a monster of the week vibe, and progress in the main quest is slow and incremental and often interrupted with side quests. But that is part of the charm that adds to the fun, even with the slow burn pacing, and the fact we have still yet to see beloved characters like Cara Dune and Greef Karga, or even the more villainous Moff Gideon. The season is still off to a strong start. The Passenger began with Mando getting ambushed by a bunch of low-life thugs. Mando dispatched them with his trademark style and resourcefulness. Then some degenerate alien grabbed hold of the child and threatened its life. Mando tried bargaining with him, the scumbag alien wanted his jetpack, a trade ensued, and Mando got the last laugh when he remotely controlled the jetpack, sending the lowlife alien dropping to his death. This felt like strong foreshadowing to me, which I will get back to in a bit. But beyond that, this scene illustrated one of the main themes throughout the episode, that the child is an absolute magnet for trouble. As Mando said, wherever I go, he goes. The problem with that is that there are a slew of degenerates in the Star Wars universe, and the child is a rather hot commodity worth a hefty price. So there will always be a target on Mando while he acts as an adopted father and protector. Complicating matters further is the fact that the child is extremely curious and doesn't listen. Baby Yoda was chomping down on eggs of that poor frog lady whenever the opportunity surfaced. These precious eggs were apparently the last chance for poor frog lady to reproduce. Amazingly, she was apparently none the wiser to the fact that the child was gobbling these things up like a bag of candy. So the child's hungry curiosity was a shitty thing for the poor frog lady. But worse yet, the child nearly got them all killed when his hungry curiosity again got the best of him with the spider thingy eggs. Holy shit, it's an infestation. While the bond between the child and the orphan-turned-father apparently grows stronger with each passing episode, the danger resulting from that bond likewise increases. They have a target on their back, and the child's hungry curiosity is bringing on danger and havoc in other ways. Add to this the fact that the child is extremely powerful with the Force, and it's a potential recipe for disaster. Those powers have saved Mando's ass a couple of times in Season 1, and his force-healing powers did a lot of good to Greef Karga, but by the same token, the child's lack of understanding nuance nearly once caused him to destroy our beloved Cara Dune.
No, stop! We're friends! Cara is my friend!
That is not okay!
I believe the child will continue causing all types of problems for Mando, both through his innocent, hungry curiosity, which can have disastrous results, and also through his mere presence where he makes them a target. It makes you wonder if that fella who appeared at the end of The Marshal, who I assume is probably the iconic Boba Fett himself, makes you wonder if he doesn't see the potential of an enormous payday if he has any information regarding the child. It will be interesting to learn more about whether that fella was indeed the real McCoy, and if so, what's he been up to since escaping his apparent demise back in Return of the Jedi. Meanwhile, I thought the episode provided solid fun throughout. The action sequences, in my humble opinion, were terrific. I think they are far better than anything we got in the Lucas prequels or the Disney sequels. It was cool to see a couple of X-Wings flying about. Paley continues making for an admirable ally in the story. And the entire sequence with the infestation of spider critters was both suspenseful and entertaining. I also love the fact that the Razor Crest is suffering serious damage in like every third episode or so. Poor Mando can't catch a break. Circling back to the opening ambush, This time, Mando was able to escape trading something of value for the life of the child. But this was just an encounter with some low-life, low-level alien thug. What will happen when Mando is put into a situation where he is given an ultimatum and he is up against a far more powerful adversary? Perhaps someone like Gideon. My thinking here is that sooner or later, Mando is going to have to make an important choice. His mask or the life of the child. If he was ever put into that situation, I have no doubt that he would ultimately do whatever it takes to save the child. And I think this exact scenario was being hinted at and foreshadowed following the ambush. Mando seems very strict in the way he adheres to the Mandalorian creed. He refuses to remove that damn helmet for anyone. And we know if it is ever removed in front of another living being, that he can never put it on again. This is something deep-rooted in Mando. It's very important to him. In fact, it's life-defining. But I suspect that when push comes to shove, the life of the child will prove more important than adhering to his sacred creed. Sooner or later, I expect we will see this play out in some way. And when we do, I expect it will happen after the child is kidnapped and held captive, where Mando must find a way to get him back. In conclusion, I thought it was another strong episode, and I believe the season is off to a very strong start, where it's building on the potential established from season 1. That said, I'm eager to see Cara Dune and Greef Karga make an appearance sometime soon. The creators of The Mandalorian get it. This is the way. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and have a wonderful night.
No. That is not food. Don't do that again. How many did you eat? No.
You haven't shown your face to anyone since you were a kid?
No. I was happy that they took me in.
He never takes off the helmet.
This is the way.
So what happens if you take that thing off? They come after you and kill you?
No. You just can't ever put it back on again.
That's it?
No living thing has seen me without my helmet since I swore the creed.
I am not a living thing.
Give it to me now, or I will peel it off your corpse.
Tell me where the Mandalorians are, and I'll walk out of here without killing you.
You ever seen his face?
A lady never tells.
If you put one mark on him, there's no place you will be able to hide from me. We can strike a bargain. There's a lot of value in this wreckage.